So today we have something really sick here, and everyone in the office said that it's my job to do the build breakdown because I'm from Long Island and this is like part of my heritage. This is like, a Long Island machine. Yeah, it's a staple of Long Island.
It's like in your blood.
But this one's not really your typical Foxbody. This is a pretty unique Foxbody, and it's this guy's.
This is my 91 Foxbody coupe. It's titled or named Project Kitsune, which Kitsune actually means fox in Japanese. That kind of gives away the build. Basically, it's a Kyushu style build, like a Kaido Street Racer style with over fenders, the fender mirrors, the front mount oil cooler. You know, it's a totally Japanese street racer style, and you know, kind of adapted to the prototypical Mustang chassis.
So what made you think, like, I'm gonna take a Foxbody Mustang and build a J style?
I've been a Foxbody fan since they were new. My first car was a 93 GT convertible. I've always loved them. It's like, to me, it kind of bridges the gap between old school muscle cars and new performance cars. I've always been a fan of these. I always wanted a white coupe. I wanted to strip it down, make it like a street racer style, but my girlfriend took me to the Tokyo Auto Salon as a Christmas present.
Oh, it's dangerous.
And yeah, I fell in love with Hakosukas and Celicas built in this Kyushu style. They just look so raw and so menacing, and you know, it wasn't, they're not showy type cars, but they're, you know, they're purposeful. They're street racers. They're stripped down, and there's nothing there that doesn't need to be there. I mean, I bought the car, it was supercharged, it had a built motor, aluminum heads and everything. I'd already actually bought a motor previous to that, a 351 or 5.8, and that was, you know, that was, the intention was always to swap that in.
So it's a 351 Windsor though,
351 Windsor, board 30 over, aluminum heads, cam.
What did the 351 Windsor come in? Is that like a truck engine?
Dude, they put those in everything from station wagons to Mustangs for, and Ford trucks until like the mid 90s.
So you got 351, some AFR heads, and a blower.
Yeah. Old school V1 Vortex, super whiny at idle, race bypass. So.
Oh yeah.
How much power is it making?
I haven't had a dyno jet. I haven't had it professionally tuned, but my buddy who built the motor actually has the exact same combo and his Foxbody, and it made 592 to the wheels. So
oh yeah.
Once tuned, it should be fun. The hood was actually it's a wrap, and the purpose was really to finish the hood without having to paint it. I was kind of being cheap, and I thought I would wrap it. And the print, this is actually a picture of an actual Murakami mural that was at the Broad Museum. I took a 4K picture of this, actually my girlfriend did. She took a 4K picture of it. We blew that up. I mean, you know, the real mural is like that size. It's like, you know, it's like 10 feet tall. So it translated well size-wise to this.
Beyond the styling, noticed one really crazy, unique feature of this car is, you know what I'm gonna say, right?
Two different wheels?
Two different sides of wheels.
So, yeah.
And that's because you work at Forgiato.
That's
so
correct.
You get to get wheels.
Exactly. I'm the sales manager at Forgiato Wheels. So this is one of, well, actually two of our Formula Vintage styles. They're 7000 series aluminum, super lightweight, you know, 3-piece. And they're made for like pro touring, you know, that's why they're old school styles. Like this is inspired by the old AMG Ronal 5-spoke of the 80s. They used to put these on Celine Mustangs, so it's, you know, it's reminiscent of that. The other side is like kind of styled after like a Halbrand wheel from the 60s. So, you know, I couldn't make up my mind, and luckily I didn't have to.
I like the red theme inside, but I'm a little biased. Red and white's kind of my color jam too. Oh, the inside barrel's red too. Look at you. You're so hot boy. It's like something straight out of Rides magazine days.
You want to talk about super hot boy? I've got Bear Brakes, 14-inch, 6-piston calipers front and rear. Rick at Bear was so cool working with me. He actually powder coated the calipers different colors on each side. So you can't see them on the other side, but the calipers on the other side are candy black, where these are candy black.
Sick. So what do you have suspension-wise on this car?
Suspension-wise, it's QA1 coilovers front and rear.
Cool.
18-way adjustable coilovers. Honestly, I could go a lot lower. I want to go a lot lower, but my house currently is at the bottom of a super steep driveway.
You're talking to the functional guy here, man.
Yeah,
I like functional low.
I, on the other hand, have a 911 that I can't bring to my own shop because it doesn't make it up the ramp. So, there's that. What do regular Foxbody owners think of this car?
You know, I go to different meets here in Southern California, and everybody's been super cool and like, you know, had nothing but positive things to say. A lot of my friends in the Foxbody community nationwide love the car. It gets a lot of hate on the internet, but that's, you know, to be expected. It's different, and that's the whole point.
What's the worst thing you've ever heard anyone say about your car?
You know, way to ruin a Foxbody, of course, but you know.
I'm gonna say the one thing, and this goes out to everyone that says this. I'm happy that you built this like oddball styled car, and the reason why you built it was because you were inspired by something else, and you didn't say the key words. I built it to piss people off, because that's the worst.
No, I
That's
don't
the worst.
understand
Never
that.
build stuff to piss people
You know,
off. Just
for
build
me-
things because you like it.
Exactly, I agree 100%. For me, it's about building a community, you know, bringing different build styles and communities and cultures together. You know, I was so inspired by Japanese car culture that, you know, I really wanted to bring that to the Foxbody community and people that, you know, otherwise wouldn't know anything about these Japanese Kyushu cars. And, you know, it's going to piss some people off. I get it. It's polarizing.
You pulled it off well,
it's
man.
fun.
It's a really well done car, and I love the notchback, and this is just like a really rad take on it. Like,
To be honest with you, I haven't really beat on it. I haven't driven it. You know,
that's the worst answer.
I've driven it, you know, I just finished the car maybe a couple months ago, so I've driven to like local meets and stuff. I haven't really tackled the canyons. I got a few other things that I want to do to it before it's like done.
What's on it?
This is that point where someone comes here and gets to beat on their car for the first time here at the donut garage. Because you know we're not going to let you leave without a burnout.
That's the whole point.
So-
Honestly, I saved it. I said if I'm going to blow it up, before I ever really get to enjoy it, it's going to be here at the donut garage.
We appreciate that. Let's hear this thing chop.
Yeah.
Right?
Actually, this thing's just going to whine.
It's better than all the whining we hear around here, guys.
So you got to push
He's got dad jokes.
Dad jokes. I'm your cool dad that still rides BMX. I can do a bar spin.
So is that's your cutout switch?
Yeah.
What do you have for a trans in here? It's T56?
Stock T5.
T5, all right.
Yeah, so that's why I need a lot of water, so as not to frag the trans today, but
And you haven't had any problems with T5?
you know, I haven't really launched the thing. I haven't beat on it too much. You know, for sure this trans is gonna break, and you know, I got a plan for that when that happens. 325.
Oh, look, and they're our favorite Archer blades.
These are
Everyone has problems doing burnouts
These
on
are the
Archer
best
blades.
burnout tires ever.
Do you want to go for a donut first, or do you want to do first?
Donut.
Yeah,
It's not gonna do a sitter with these tires.
Yeah,
Let's go for a donut.
I heard a motor start up, so I figured
You should come outside.
Yeah. What's up, man? How you doing? I've never seen a Mustang like this before.
Hertz trying to get a Croc sponsorship.
Yo, Crocs, what's up? I'll put a full fiberglass Croc around my car. Talk to me.
Yo, if you think Hertz should get sponsored by Croc, real talk, go on Croc's like Instagram,
Tag me.
tag Hurt Life, yo. Everybody.
Hey, Crocs, I'll have my people contact your people. It's my people.
I'm your people?
Yeah, you're my people.
I'm your people.
You're my manager, man.
Throw that belt.
What was that?
Through the belt. It's not sitting on the idler properly.
You guys friends?
So I know
Yeah.
we belt friends.
Blow
You
off.
are friends. That is totally a
That is totally a me
That's
box.
a brand
Dude,
box for sure.
I got this at a.
Does it still say $7 on it? But look, you got snap-on tools inside. $7 box. Most expensive tools.
Hey, I tell you what, he still got more tools than I got.
And guess what? He's working on his own car right now. If it was you, you'd be in the hammock. What a sucker.
You work on your car for many years, you get tired of it eventually.
I worked on my cars for 8 years.
And then you surround yourself around people who love working on cars, and then you just help them work on your car. It's a way better system because they're doing something
Find
they
help.
love.
You find
To
help.
find help, you know what? You can say whatever you want. You've seen me pull my motor by myself.
Can I tell that story?
Sure.
Can I tell it?
Sure.
Can I tell it?
Tell them.
So,
Tell them.
you've been working for a company for like a year and a half, right?
At the
Just moved into the donut shop, which was our old place. Cut to the footage. was so excited. It was like 8 o'clock at night. I'd never seen him work on his car. He's like, I'm gonna pull the motor out of my car. I'm like, oh, cool. So I sit there. I'm about to take like an Instagram photo. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, don't post a photo of me working on my car.
There's a system.
Because first off, it's not cool to work on your own car. Second, if people know I can fix my own car, they won't help me anymore.
Well, it depends.
You're gonna put him on. I think we put him on blast once before in an earlier episode.
Listen,
and we cut it. We cut it because we want to see his car running. Vargas knows this now. I've already told him that story.
Vargas understands the agreement. He understands that I'm not the rotary daddy and he is the rotary daddy, and we're working together to build the ultimate FC. If you can put a rotary in my car and it doesn't blow up, you've done something extremely right. If it blows up, everyone's like, oh, it's a rotary. Of course it blew up.
And it's hurt. No, it's hurt, and of course it blew up.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I like Hurt when he drives cars because he's more excited and he's happy.
Guys,
So like, I just want people
story time's over.
to-
Back to donuts.
I just want people to work.
So I think he's about to do a burnout with no belt on his water pump and alternator. Sounds like a terrible idea. But obviously I support it.
Really filming from a hammock like that?
Yes.
It's a new level of lazy.
It's not lazy.
It's a new level.
It's not lazy, it's comfortable. You should try it sometime.
Too hot.
That's how you do it then.
Well done.
Wow! Just watch it piss all his guts out. That was like 8 seconds of sickness.
What's that?
That's a wrap!